In the ancient waterways of our world, a dynasty that rose with the dinosaurs and outlasted them still reigns. They are the masters of the ambush, living relics of a prehistoric time. This is the kingdom of the crocodile, an animal whose life is forged in conflict. From its first breath to its last, every day is a violent struggle for dominance, for a meal, and for the simple right to see another sunrise. This isn't just a life, it's a war, waged against rivals, against starvation, and against a wilderness that offers no second chances. A new life begins, small and fragile. It's one of perhaps 50 brothers and sisters, a new generation of an ancient predator. But in this unforgiving world, there's no time for a childhood. Every shadow holds a potential threat. Every ripple in the water could mean death. The odds are staggering. Studies suggest that for every 100 crocodiles that hatch, as few as one will live to be an adult. For this tiny survivor, the battle has already begun. Its life will be a relentless test of will and strength, a true story of survival. The first fight is just to get free. Armed with a temporary egg tooth on its snout, the hatchling must break through its own shell. Its first cries aren't of birth, but a distress call, signaling its mother to unearth the nest of soil and plants. She gently scoops her newborns into jaws that could crush bone and carries them to the relative safety of the water's edge. For a few weeks, she will be their fierce protector. But even her presence is no guarantee of safety. For a 12-inch hatchling, the world is filled with monsters. Wading birds see a quick meal, large fish, an easy snack. Otters, lizards, even larger crocodiles view them as a fleeting opportunity. The young must learn to vanish in an instant, using murky water and overhanging plants as their only shield. They eat constantly insects, snails, tiny fish, but the goal isn't just to end their hunger. The goal is to grow, because in this world, size is the only armor that truly matters. Day by day, a sibling disappears, another victim of the brutal odds. The river is a graveyard, and only the luckiest and fastest growing will escape it. If it survives the first few years, our crocodile enters its juvenile stage. It has outgrown the smallest threats, but now faces a deadlier class of predator. Its diet has to evolve, graduating from insects to frogs, birds, and bigger fish. Every hunt is a lesson, honing the skills of an apex predator. It learns the consuming patience of the ambush, how to use the water as a cloak of invisibility, with only its eyes, ears, and nostrils breaking the surface. This is also when it learns the complex social ladder of its kind. The best basking spots, essential for a cold-blooded reptile to control its body temperature, belong to the biggest and strongest males. Getting too close earns a violent reminder of its place. And while it's still vulnerable to being attacked by larger crocs, it now has to worry about threats from beyond the water. In some parts of the world, jaguars and tigers are powerful enough to take on a young crocodile. But the most constant threat of all, starvation. An adult crocodile's metabolism is incredibly efficient, a key to its long-term survival. An adult can store huge amounts of fat in its tail, allowing it to go for months, sometimes over a year, without a single meal. But a juvenile, desperate to grow, doesn't have that luxury. It has to hunt, it has to eat, and it has to risk being seen to do so. The river is a crowded, competitive place, and food is never guaranteed. This is a life lived on the edge, where every meal is a victory and every empty day is a step closer to defeat. As our crocodile nears adulthood, a primal instinct takes over, the drive for territory. This isn't just about having space. It's about owning the resources that ensure survival, the best hunting grounds, access to mates, and safe places to rest. In the world of crocodiles, territory is never given. Now a formidable hunter, our crocodile must challenge others for its place. These confrontations are brutal and ritualized. They start with displays of dominance, deep, vibrating bellows, and aggressive postures. But if neither rival backs down, it explodes into savage violence. With a bite that can shatter bone, these battles are fought with the deadliest of weapons. The infamous death roll, a spinning technique used to dismember prey, is just as devastating when used on a rival. Jaws snap, bones break, limbs are torn away. Victory secures a kingdom, defeat means serious injury, exile to poorer hunting grounds, or death. These territorial wars are a constant, bloody part of crocodile society, a brutal filter ensuring only the most powerful earn the right to pass on their genes. Our survivor has learned the hard way that to rule in this kingdom, you must be willing to kill for the crown. At last, our crocodile has reached the pinnacle, a fully grown, dominant apex predator. It's a masterpiece of evolution, a killing machine perfected over millions of years. Its body is a weapon, armored plates called scutes protect it from harm. A muscular tail propels it through the water with terrifying speed. And its jaws are among the most powerful in the animal kingdom, capable of delivering a crushing 3,700 to 5,000 pounds per square inch of pressure. Its hunting technique is the essence of efficiency. Lying motionless for hours, it's often mistaken for a floating log. But sensitive pressure receptors around its jaws detect the faintest vibrations in the water, allowing it to strike with pinpoint accuracy, even in darkness. When an animal comes to drink, the attack is an explosion of violence. It lunges, seizes its victim, and drags it into the water to drown. Its teeth aren't for chewing, but for gripping, letting it tear off huge chunks of meat to be swallowed whole. Its stomach acid is one of the most potent of any vertebrate, able to dissolve bone, hooves, and horns. Nothing goes to waste. These intelligent creatures have even been seen hunting cooperatively to take down larger prey, a rare and sophisticated behavior. It is the undisputed king of its domain, a predator that shapes the very ecosystem it inhabits. It fears almost nothing. But even for a king, the war is never truly over. The throne is always under threat. Younger, stronger males will eventually rise to challenge its dominance. And every hunt, especially for large, powerful prey, carries the risk of a crippling injury, a broken jaw, or a blinded eye can mean a slow death by starvation. However, the greatest threat now comes from outside the natural order. Across the globe, human activity is the single biggest danger to all crocodilians. The relentless expansion of human settlement destroys the wetland habitats they need to live. Rivers are polluted, diverted, or choked with silt. Crocodiles get tangled in fishing nets and drown, or are killed out of fear or for attacking livestock. While conservation has helped many populations stabilize, the conflict between humans and crocodiles for land and water is getting worse in many parts of the world. This ancient survivor, a creature that outlasted the dinosaurs, now faces a challenge it can't defeat with brute force. Its life, once a battle against nature, is now a struggle against the modern world. To witness the life of a crocodile is to see endurance made flesh. It's a story of survival against nearly impossible odds, a testament to the raw, violent beauty of our planet. This ancient lineage has persisted for millions of years, a true symbol of resilience and power. But as their world shrinks, their future hangs in the balance. Understanding their struggle is the first step toward ensuring these magnificent predators continue to reign for generations to come. The story of the crocodile is one of millions playing out across our planet. To continue exploring these incredible lives, subscribe and join us again in the wild. For our crocodile, the sun sets on another day. Its body is a roadmap of scars, each one a story of a battle fought and won. It is a survivor, a king, a living testament to the brutal, relentless, and incredible fight for life.